Breaking news, my wonderful people. I sincerely think that this INEC chairman, Mahmood is trying to play on the intelligence of Nigerians. So he feels that he can cover up his tracks, as he had gone ahead to challenge Peter Obi and Atiku's suit because of the reconfiguration of the beavers, my wonderful people. So if Mahmood is actually sincere to himself, why not allow the Labour Party and the PDP to inspect the beavers within 3 days before he would reconfigure whatever he wants to? I seriously don't know the game that the INEC chairman is trying to play here. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. On March 4th, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) submitted a motion on notice asking the Presidential Election Petition Court to alter the directives given to the candidates for the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party, Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, respectively, to examine the materials used in the previous presidential election in order to reconfigure the bimodal voter accreditation system in time for the incoming election. Now, INEC is requesting that the court would modify the injunction that it forbid it from changing the election materials. Now, Atiku and Obi, who were given permission to analyze the poll document used by INEC during the February 25th presidential election by the Appellate Court on March 3rd. In response to the two ex parte applications submitted by Atiku and Obi, the ex parte court panel led by Judge Joseph approved the assessment of the election documents in the presidential contest won by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress. The pair came in second and third respectively to be able to configure its 176,864 beavers for the March 11th governorship and the state's House of Assembly elections. The commission has filed an application with the court, which Nance has seen. I strongly don't know what is going on, my country people. What are your thoughts concerning this issue? Because it seems that Mahmood is really trying to deceive Nigerians this time around. So why is it that he's seeking for permission to reconfigure the beavers, which amounts to altering the content, thereby rendering the inspection by the Labour Party and the PDP worthless? So why not allow them to inspect the document before you reconfigure whatever it is you want to reconfigure? INEC chairman Mahmood, why are you playing this dirty game at this very moment? What is it that you are trying to hide? That you are, seeking to the courts that you want to reconfigure the beavers because you want to reconfigure them before the governorship election. Is that your excuse? It seems that the INEC chairman is really, hiding something from Nigerians. He doesn't want us to know what he's hiding. That is why he's going to the court seeking that there should be a reconfiguration of the beavers ahead of the governorship elections, my country people. Seriously, I don't know what is happening. I really don't know what is happening because this request really looks so suspicious at this very, point in time. It looks so suspicious because Nigerians have alleged that he's trying to hide his dirty deeds that he did during the presidential election. That is why he's plotting to wipe out the evidence in the device, all in the name of configuration. But I'm certainly sure that God will expose all the dirty deeds that the INEC have done at this 2023 February 25th presidential election. So why is it that he wants to do all these things now? So he's strongly trying to cover up his traces and the evidence of how he had robbed Nigeria of their hope and their future. Now, we all know that the judicial system is the last hope of the common man. Yes, so the Nigerian judicial system is the last hope of Nigerians. In fact, we are only hoping on the courts, on the Supreme Court at this particular moment. We are hoping on the Supreme Court that the Supreme Court would be able to deliver a good judgment, because what INEC is trying to do now is trying to cover up his tracks So does the INEC chairman really think that Nigerians are foolish, that we don't know what he's trying to do? So he wants the court to allow him to reconfigure the beavers so that he can deliberately, reset it, so that it will wipe up all the evidence that have been, all the evidence that are going to be used against him in the court by P2B and the Atiku Abubakar, my country people. That is why so many Nigerians have really claimed that these elections must be postponed, though, because they don't understand what, the INEC is trying to do. They don't understand it. What the INEC chairman is trying to sabotage these elections. That is why so many Nigerians have reacted to this, stating, "You are plotting to wipe the evidence in the device, all in the name of configuration. It's only God that will expose you, you trickster. I strongly suggest you shift the governorship election till when you are done with all the issues surrounding the presidential polls. First things first." Just like the INEC chairman, some professors for this country no really get shame at all. So INEC is strongly trying to cover up all what they have done. But justice shall prevail. You can't truncate it. He wants to cover up his tracks. INEC should shift the Saturday's elections to next month, because the Labour Party is not done with the verification on the beavers' results, and INEC there should be no room for any reconfiguration at this very point in time. This is the end of the road for you, INEC chairman Mahmood Yakubu. You better prepare for jail. Let us do one thing at a time and finish it. Now, the governorship elections should be postponed, and let the issues on ground to be settled to end before any other election. INEC chairman and co. What do you really take us for? A fool, abi? You did an election that we were not satisfied with, and yet you are calling for another election, INEC chairman. So you are not afraid, abi? So why is it that you are scared that they want to check the beavers? That is why you are running so hard to make sure that the court will give you an order to reconfigure the system before they can check the beavers system. See, it is either you allow them to inspect the beavers, or you postpone the governorship election to allow INEC reconfigure their machine, or else we would enter another era. This INEC chairman is a really big fraud and a criminal. We all know that the APC did not win the presidential elections, so there is no way he will manipulate it. This man is supposed to be in jail by now. Let the forthcoming elections be suspended for the inspection of the presidential election results in the INEC portal for peace to reign in Nigeria. Otherwise, INEC will not have any peace. So, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So it seems that INEC wants to wipe out the results on their server, all in the name of reconfiguration for the governorship election. So INEC is, really hiding something. That is why they are asking the court to stop PDP and Labour Party from inspecting the INEC materials that was used for the conduct of the presidential election, on February 25th. So INEC have really played on the intelligence of Nigerians. So that is why they are afraid of the truth. But no matter how they try to hide the truth cannot be hidden for long. Now I see the reason why most Nigerians have been calling for the postponement of the governorship elections, so that the beavers will be properly examined and all the necessary evidence would be taken before they can configure, the beavers system. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this issue? I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.